The city and Milwaukee County will pick up nearly 40% of the $250 million public tab.
Now here's a recap of how it would work. The city would contribute $47 million through a tax district and paying for a new parking structure to be built. The county would pay $4 million a year for 20 years as part of a state debt collection agreement, and $93 million would come from hotel and rental car taxes collected by the Wisconsin Center District.
The Park East is land in Milwaukee that has sat empty for almost 2 decades. I don't think there's anybody who's unclear. If there was a lot of fantastic opportunities that we had for giant development in the Park East, there is nobody, and I mean nobody, who wouldn't leap at the opportunity to take them. So when you hear people talk about this deal as once in a generation, it's more than that.
Now, the Common Council will hold a hearing on the proposal tomorrow. WISN 12 News' Nick Bohr is live at the proposed arena complex site.
And Nick, this has far-reaching impact for Milwaukee employers and workers.
All right, Kathy, both current and future. In fact, some potential workers who might one day work at this site here and where the new arena would be built across the street there say that if the project comes together, they want to make sure the jobs it's promising to generate are good jobs. Dozens of labor supporters rallying outside the office of County Executive Chris Abele, demanding that the jobs generated from any Bucks Arena project benefit the entire community.
This is going to become a good deal. There have to be actual standards. Local people are hired. They are paid a living wage. They have their rights. They have a right to form a union. These are all public goods for public money.
The Bucks owners have said the right things. I want to state that as well. They've said the right things. They want to do the right things. However, I think that we have to make sure that we put pen to paper with those right things and make sure that we get a good deal that has sustainable jobs, living wage jobs.
There are expectations the project will spur growth in the surrounding area as well, breathing new life into now vacant buildings.
And I'm always optimistic. I mean, with something on this scale, I don't think that anyone's really going to pass up letting this happen and pass through, I hope. I mean, I'm always optimistic. I'm always rallying for it.
Nearly 2 years ago, Nathan Harris took a chance and opened Ugly's Bar and Grill on Old World 3rd Street and sees only positives for his customers and employees from the new arena, keeping the Bucks in Milwaukee.
We have an extreme bump, and a lot of those guys really come in, and I really think that it's actually, a big benefit for us and everyone in the area. I mean, there's an entertainment option, and it also just gives us an opportunity to get some extra business. I mean, without that business, I think it could be pretty detrimental.
And of course, as people have been saying, the clock is ticking to get the ground broken here. The Bucks want to have this new arena built here a little over 2 years from now in the fall of 2017. Live here on the Park East property, Nick Bohr, WISN 12 News.
Thank you, Nick. Well, neither the Bucks owners nor the team president were in Madison for today's announcement. President Peter Feigin did release a statement reading, quote, "This is a big step forward in our collective effort to build a transformative economic and cultural asset in downtown Milwaukee. We will continue to work closely with our public partners to make sure this historic effort is successful. As part of the deal, the Bucks will pay for any cost overruns. They'll also pick up the cost of demolishing the Bradley Center." So here's what's next. The Milwaukee Common Council tomorrow will hold a committee hearing on the arena proposal. Aldermen must approve the city's part. Next week, we will find out whether the arena deal will be included in the state budget. The deal could also be added as a budget amendment. The NBA has given the Bucks a deadline of fall of 2017 to get a new arena built, or the league will buy the team back and move it to another city.